Hey guys, this is the new Stylus Pro USB flashlight that I got from Streamlight. Well, I didn't get it from Streamlight, I bought it off of Amazon. But long story short, it came in the mail, and this is how it came packaged. Now, you're about to see a review of it. Anyway, pull it open here, and you've got, anyway, well, okay, before we pull it out, you get the flashlight, the USB charging cable, and if you flip it over, you get the holster, the belt holster. Now, it says it'll run, has 3 hours, 30 minutes of run time. It is IPX4 water resistant, O-ring sealed. It's a machined aluminum, and it is 90 lumens. It says that it will maintain 90 lumens for the better part of the 3 hours. And my experience so far with my other Streamlight rechargeable, my headlamp, is that it maintains its brightness pretty well at the whole run time, and then when it dies, it just dies. There's no warning, it doesn't get dim, it just dies. Okay. Now, so you've got your flashlight, and if I get it to focus, if you slide the collar down, you've got your charging port, and right down there is the charge indicator. Now, I'm going to cut this video off here now that you've seen it come out of the package and you get a good look at it. Now, the one downside that I see right off the bat, my other one, I flipped the clip around and I had it up on this end so that I could clip it to my hat. I'm not going to be able to do that with this. This collar's too big. And it is bigger here. I don't know how well it's going to fit in my pocket, but anyway, I'll bring you more about that in the rest of the review. But we're going to use it for a while here and see how it does, and then I will bring you the rest of the review. Okay guys, this is going to be the review of my Streamlight Stylus Pro USB, serial number 315-416-1017. Now, brief overview of the flashlight. This end, you have a collar, slides back, exposes the charging port and the charge indicating light. It is red when it's charging, turns green when it's charged. It's got an O-ring here to keep the dirt, moisture, grit out. On this end of the light, you have your on-off switch. You can unscrew this, and the rubber button is replaceable. That's the switch itself. Okay, now we screw this back on. If you unscrew this, you expose the battery, and this is sealed with a rubber O-ring as well. The battery is made in China. It is a 3.7 volt, 660 milliamp hour, 2.4 watt hour lithium ion. They give you an arrow as to which end to insert first, and it is part number 66143. Now, two AAA batteries will not work in this light. They're too short and they won't make contact with the spring in the cap to complete the circuit. Two things that I don't like about the light itself. One is the size of this end. It makes it very difficult to get in and out of the breast pocket of your shirt. The other is the fact that I cannot move this clip from here down to here. Now, why is that important? Because on this light, I moved my clip from this end to this end so that I could take it and slide it onto the brim of my hat and use this as a hat clip, so I could use this as a hat light in situations where I needed two hands. Now, I cannot do that with this one. Now, one other issue with it is you can see there's quite a large size difference.
Now, if I can get down where you can see it a little better, there's a good size difference in height, and there's also a fairly decent size difference in the lower barrel area of the light. Okay, now that being said, my biggest complaint is what I'm going to show you here in just a minute, because I'm going to do a comparison test between these two lights. This light is supposed to be 90 lumens. This light, I'm not sure what it's supposed to be, but looking up their reviews or looking up their listings on Amazon, these are supposed to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 68 lumens. Now, one thing I really do like about this light is it is a very sturdy feeling light. It's, you know, aluminum construction. It's got this nice big heavy rib right here around the lens, which I wish this one had, because you can see how bent and beat up this is. Just, it's been dropped several times. I mean, this light I have had for a year and a half, so it's definitely seen some abuse. And as you can see on this light, before we do the comparison test, this lens is nice and clear. This one is pretty clouded over from getting chemicals, solvents, oils, and things on it at work. And you can see that, you know, there's a bunch of dirt and crap stuck to it. So I am going to do a comparison test between the two lights to show you that this light I am not impressed with as far as its brightness goes. It is, I wouldn't even say it's half as bright as that one. So please stick around for the comparison test. But what I'm going to show you is, here in just a minute, I'm going to take you out to my truck, I'm going to plug you in, and I'm going to show you that this thing is fully charged. I'm also going to replace the batteries in this one so that this light has brand new batteries in it. That way it is as close to a head-to-head comparison as I can get.
Okay guys, I know the lighting's not the best here, but I wanted to show you the charge indicator on my Streamlight Stylus Pro rechargeable light. You can see that it is a green light, so that it's showing that it is fully charged. And we're out here. I had to take you out to the truck because that's where I've got my charger for it. Now, I'm going to put 2 new batteries in my Stylus Pro, this one, and I'm going to compare the light with new batteries in this one to this one fully charged. Okay, this is where I have a problem with this light. Now, I'm going to change these out. I'm going to save these because these are still good. Nothing special. Okay, now I'm going to go over here and turn the light off. Pardon the mess. Okay, now this is a rechargeable battery. Rechargeable battery. I think you can see the difference here. Okay, let me turn the light back on. Now, I'll do it again with the light on so you can actually see the lights. That is the battery light. That is the rechargeable light. Battery, rechargeable. Okay, I wanted you to see the difference between the two. Alright guys, so you've seen my initial thoughts on this light. You've seen the comparison between the two of them. My final thought is, don't spend your money on this light.
you're wasting your money. If this light was as bright as this one, I would be all over it, because I could get used to the fact that it's a little bit bigger and I can't turn the clip around, and it would make a great spare light. But the simple fact that this one is so much brighter, it makes it so much more useful, and I get very frustrated trying to use this one because I feel like I can't see as well. So my final thoughts would be, save your money, buy the Stylus Pro, and just buy a big pack of batteries, because for the extra 20 bucks you can buy a lot of batteries to work in this light. And in a year and a half's time, I don't think I've gone through more than a dozen batteries in a year and a half. So keep that in mind. I just don't think that the Stylus Pro USB is worth the money that it cost. So guys at Streamlight, I'm sorry, but those are my thoughts on it. If you've got a better, brighter one, let me know, because I would love to take a look at it. But I just do not like this light because I don't feel that its light intensity is strong enough. So anyway guys, please give me a thumbs up, like the video, click the subscribe button down below. Don't forget to get out there, or don't be afraid to get out there and get your hands dirty, and I will see you on the next one. You guys have a nice day.